So let's move it on from that. And Phil, you mentioned a couple of times about the PlayStation 5 Pro. So do you want to lay out kind of what's happened here and your experience so far with the system, kind of everything, really?
Sure. Okay, well, I'm going to take you back a couple of weeks. And for the people that follow me on social, it's Philip Hoy on X, links in the description of the show. On the 26th of September, I secured a PS5 Pro, and I've got one of the 30th anniversary DualSense Edge controllers coming as well, which I was very lucky to put my name on. Very, very happy about that one. Now, a number of people probably also remember from a previous podcast, we were sort of discussing about the possibilities of me using a voucher, which I got because my headset, my PlayStation headset, the Pulse Elite, came late. And it came a day late, okay? And then I got an email from PlayStation, said apologies because, you know, they're very good at delivering their hardware very, very quickly. And it didn't really bother me, actually, because I wasn't playing on that day. But they actually sent me a voucher through. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to keep this voucher and then possibly use it for the PS5 Pro. Okay, so when I did my pre-order, I put in the code, and unfortunately, it didn't let you use the voucher. So I just ordered the PS5 Pro and the DualSense Edge on the 26th of September, and I ordered them at full price. Okay, and I bit the bullet, and I thought, well, if I've got to pay for it because I really want the Pro, I'll just pay the price. But Davey, you were switched on, weren't you? And you said to me, why don't you roll the dice? Because we found out the PS5 Pro wasn't sold out, okay? So when it was released on the 7th of November, I could buy one anyway, and I could try my voucher. And if it didn't work, I wasn't going to lose anything, was I? Maybe I wouldn't get delivered on the day of release. I'd maybe get it a couple of days later. Well, I'm pleased to announce, boys, that the voucher worked. I was like lost. I was lost for words, as I am now about it. It was one of those moments where I thought, hot damn, thank you, Davey, because you have saved me £104.99 off my PS5 Pro, moving it from £699 to £595. Incredible.
What a bargain, mate. And, you know, we never did make a Someone Was Right jingle. And I'm kind of glad because it would be ringing right now. It would be ringing. All I'm going to say is that we're out on Saturday and pints are nowhere near £100. So you know, chuck a couple of them my way, my friend, and we'll call it quits. All right. My advice doesn't come cheap, so at least a couple of rounds.
I'm sure I'll be able to sort you out. Now, the Pro did arrive, and it arrived on the 8th of November. So I got it a day late, but I saved £100 or over £100. It's incredible. So I wanted to save it, and I haven't been tweeting a lot. And a couple of our very loyal listeners and viewers messaged me and asked me if I had the Pro. And I did a few sneaky tweets in their replies, but I haven't really announced that this happened. I wanted to save it for the show to put it out to the audience that, yeah, the voucher code worked. And I spoke to a couple of people afterwards and they were like, well, obviously it should work, right? It's a voucher code. But on the pre-order, it didn't work. But when it came available on the store, and it's just because the PS5 Pro didn't sell out immediately, I was able to use it. So very, very happy days.